If you have crossed the age of 60, there is a hidden process occurring inside your body right this second, and the vast majority of people remain completely unaware of it until the damage is already done. Tucked quietly just under your ribs are your kidneys, a pair of fist-sized organs tasked with a monumental job, purifying every single drop of your blood. Every waste product, every toxin, and every extra mineral flows through these filters hundreds of times a day. However, medical professionals often fail to mention a crucial fact. Once you hit 60, your kidneys inherently start losing their filtering power. For every decade past 60, your kidney efficiency can plummet by as much as 10%. And if your daily diet consists of the wrong things, this downward spiral speeds up drastically. Most older adults are totally oblivious to this decline because kidney deterioration happens in complete silence. You won't feel any pain early on, nor will you see any glaring warning signs. It is just a gradual, stealthy breakdown that mounts over the years before you ever notice a symptom. But there is a highly encouraging truth that rarely makes the headlines. There are specific, everyday foods, easily located in any local supermarket, packed with scientifically proven compounds that can actively rebuild kidney tissue, sweep out built-up toxins, and pump the brakes on kidney deterioration for those over 60. Today, I, Dr. Thomas Wright, am going to reveal the absolute best 4 foods you need to consume to rejuvenate your kidneys and flush out toxins, tailored specifically for men and women in their 60s and beyond. We aren't talking about pricey supplements or confusing meal regimens. This is about real whole foods that deliver results. Make sure you stick with me until the very end, because the third item on our list is something nearly every senior prepares incorrectly. Fixing this single error could impact your kidney longevity more than anything else we discussed today. Let us dive right in. The first food on our list is garlic. Most folks view garlic merely as a pantry staple, a simple way to make a dinner recipe taste better. Yet, what actually goes on inside your filtering organs when you consume garlic on a regular basis is a secret most seniors have never been let in on. Once you grasp the science, your perspective on this bulb will change forever. So, what exact problem does it solve? One of the most severe dangers to your kidney health as you age is a condition known as oxidative stress. To put it simply, whenever your kidneys clean your blood, a non-stop process happening every second, it creates dangerous byproducts known as free radicals. Think of these free radicals as microscopic sparks burning holes in your kidney tissue. When they build up quicker than your system can fight them off, they start killing off your kidney cells one by one. Over the course of years, this oxidative destruction stands as a leading cause of age-related kidney failure, and a huge portion of the senior population has no clue this battle is raging inside them right now. However, garlic contains one of the most potent natural antioxidant compounds ever researched, a substance called allicin. The moment you chop or smash a clove of garlic, an enzymatic reaction immediately brings this allicin to life. And inside your kidneys, allicin performs a miracle. It directly neutralizes those free radicals, halting the chain reaction of oxidative damage before it has the chance to ravage your kidney tissue. According to research from the journal Food and Chemical Toxicology, extracting the active compounds in garlic notably dropped the markers of oxidative stress in the kidneys and actually aided in restoring function for individuals suffering from early-stage kidney impairment. The scientists pointed out that garlic's sulfur-rich makeup delivered a direct protective shield for the nephrons, which are your kidney's microscopic filtering units. But this plant does much more than just battle oxidative harm. It functions as a heavy-duty natural anti-inflammatory. Chronic lingering inflammation is the other massive contributor to kidney failure in your later years, working hand in hand with oxidative stress to speed up the destruction. The allicin and sulfur present in garlic drive down inflammation levels all over your body, offering your overworked kidneys a break from the relentless inflammatory strain that grinds them down over time. Additionally, garlic is fantastic for naturally lowering your blood pressure. Hypertension is one of the top 2 triggers for kidney disease across the globe. It blasts blood through your delicate kidney filters at a harmful velocity, slowly leaving scar tissue behind. Clinical studies demonstrate that eating garlic routinely can drop your systolic blood pressure by 8 to 10 points, which is a significant enough decrease to take a massive load off your kidneys every single day. Now, how should you eat it to actually get these benefits? This is where nearly everyone makes a critical error. Exposing garlic to prolonged heat obliterates the vast majority of its kidney-saving allicin. The longer it stays in the pan, the less allicin survives the cooking process. The correct kidney-boosting method is this: smash or finely mince 1 to 2 fresh cloves of garlic. Then, walk away and let them sit untouched for 10 full minutes. This waiting period is mandatory, as it gives the enzyme reaction time to fully develop and lock in the allicin. After that 10-minute window, toss the garlic into your meal at the absolute last second of cooking, exposing it to heat for just 30 to 60 seconds. You want it warmed through, not cooked to death. Alternatively, you can eat a small clove completely raw every day by blending it into a salad dressing, mixing it with hummus, or stirring it into some plain yogurt alongside a squeeze of lemon juice. Consuming it raw offers the highest possible level of defense for your kidneys. Getting 1 or 2 correctly prepared fresh cloves into your daily routine is arguably the easiest, most cost-effective kidney repairing habit a senior over 60 can build. Your kidneys will absolutely notice the difference within weeks. The second powerhouse food is blueberries. These tiny fruits are among the most heavily studied foods on the planet when it comes to renal health. The scientific findings regarding what they do for people over 60 are truly mind-blowing. These sweet dark berries are performing a function within your kidneys that no high-priced supplement can touch. So, why are blueberries so vital once you pass 60? As we age, our kidneys become increasingly susceptible to a dangerous process known as fibrosis. Kidney fibrosis is essentially the transformation of healthy working kidney tissue into non-functional scar tissue. Once that scarring occurs, those parts of the organ can no longer filter your blood. Because this damage is mostly permanent, stopping it before it starts is your best line of defense. Blueberries are packed with a specific group of elements called anthocyanins, the very pigments responsible for their deep, dark hue. Research shows these anthocyanins are incredibly effective at blocking the molecular signals that trigger kidney scarring. The science is definitive. A study featured in the journal Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity revealed that the anthocyanins in blueberries notably decreased markers of fibrosis and shielded filtering cells from harm in subjects experiencing early renal stress. The experts concluded that regular blueberry consumption provides a measurable protective shield, which is especially effective for older adults. Beyond that, blueberries are an antioxidant goldmine, ranking higher than almost any other fruit you can find. Their ORAC score, a measure of antioxidant power, is through the roof. This means every handful you eat sends a massive wave of protection directly to your kidney cells to fight off free radicals. For seniors, there is another huge advantage. Blueberries are naturally very low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium. These 3 specific minerals are exactly what weakened kidneys struggle to process. You see, many healthy foods are actually dangerous for aging kidneys because they contain too much of these minerals. Blueberries give you all the protection without any of the metabolic risks. They also help keep your blood sugar steady. Unstable sugar levels, even if you aren't diabetic, create inflammatory spikes that quietly erode kidney function over time. The combination of fiber and anthocyanins in these berries slows down sugar absorption, keeping your levels consistent after you eat. How should you consume them? Eating just half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries every day is plenty to see real results. While fresh is great, frozen berries are just as powerful because the freezing process locks in those vital anthocyanins. Plus, they are often cheaper and available year-round. Try mixing them into plain, unsweetened yogurt, blending them into a kidney-safe smoothie with water, or just eating them as a quick snack. One major word of caution: stay away from blueberry-flavored products like juices, jams, or sugary yogurts. These are almost always packed with refined sugar, which will damage your kidneys and wipe out every single benefit the berries provide. Stick to whole berries with nothing added. Before we move on to the third food, if you're finding this information helpful and it's something your doctor hasn't mentioned, please hit that subscribe button. Every single week here with Dr. Thomas Wright, we dive into senior health topics that most people only discover when it's too late. It's free to join, and it could truly save your health. Also, leave a comment below. Tell me your age and where you're tuning in from. I make it a point to read them all. Now, for food number 3, cauliflower. As I mentioned earlier, this is the one most seniors are eating all wrong. In fact, many avoid it entirely because they think it's flavorless. That is a costly error for your kidney health. Cauliflower is one of the most effective vegetables for renal support, and the way it repairs kidneys after 60 is going to surprise you. The specific issue it addresses is something called uremic-toxin buildup. When your kidneys are under pressure and lose their efficiency, certain waste products start staying in your blood instead of being washed away. These uremic-toxins then travel through your system, causing further damage to the very kidney tissue that was trying to remove them. It's a vicious, self-destructive cycle. Most seniors have some level of this buildup without even knowing it, and your food choices determine how fast these toxins pile up. Cauliflower, being a cruciferous vegetable, contains a unique compound called indole-3-carbinol. Research has shown that this compound specifically targets and lowers the production of these toxins in your gut. This means fewer poisons enter your blood, taking the heavy lifting off your overworked kidneys. A study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that adults over 55 who ate cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower experienced a significantly slower decline in kidney function compared to those who didn't. The scientists specifically highlighted how these vegetables reduce the inflammatory compounds responsible for kidney deterioration. On top of that, cauliflower is exceptionally low in potassium, phosphorus, and sodium, those three tricky minerals that stressed kidneys have a hard time handling. This makes it an incredibly safe and highly effective option for kidney support, no matter your current health status. It is also packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate, which are crucial for rebuilding damaged tissue. The vitamin C acts as a frontline antioxidant directly inside the kidney cells, fighting off that oxidative stress we talked about earlier. Perhaps best of all for those over 60, cauliflower is incredibly adaptable. You can use it to swap out heavy, kidney-stressing side dishes like potatoes and white rice without losing that satisfying texture. Instead of mashed potatoes, try a cauliflower mash. Swap your white rice for cauliflower rice. Making these easy trades removes two problematic foods from your diet and brings in one of the most powerful kidney protectors available. Here is how you need to prepare it. The absolute best way to eat cauliflower for kidney health is to steam it or lightly roast it. Never boil it. Boiling causes all those essential protective compounds to wash away into the water, which you end up pouring down the drain. If you steam it for just 5 to 7 minutes, you lock in the maximum amount of indole-3-carbinol and vitamin C. Getting 3 to 4 servings a week, about a cup of florets per serving, is enough to see a difference. Toss it with that freshly prepared garlic we discussed, a little olive oil, and some kidney-friendly herbs like rosemary or turmeric. These simple changes can drastically alter the course of your kidney health. Finally, food number 4, fatty fish. Specifically, we are looking at salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Of everything on our list today, this offers the most direct reparative benefits and is backed by the strongest clinical evidence. For anyone over 60 looking to actively restore function, rather than just slow the decline, eating fatty fish is an absolute must. The secret lies in the omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These aren't just standard nutrients, they are the literal building blocks of the cell membranes throughout your entire body, including the nephrons in your kidneys. As we hit our 60s, these cell membranes become stiff and easily damaged, which is a major reason why kidney function drops off as we age. The omega-3s found in fatty fish actually repair the flexibility and strength of these membranes, essentially rebuilding the walls of your kidney cells from the ground up. A massive study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases tracked seniors for 5 years. They discovered that those eating fatty fish at least twice a week had a dramatically slower decline in kidney function compared to those who rarely ate fish. More importantly, this protective shield was most powerful in people who already had kidney stress, meaning it works best for the exact demographic we are talking about today. These omega-3s are also fierce fighters against inflammation, which, as we know, is a massive driver of kidney disease. EPA and DHA reduce the body's output of inflammatory molecules called prostaglandins and cytokines, which are the culprits behind scarring and fibrosis. Research in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology showed that adding omega-3s to your diet significantly reduced protein leakage in the urine, a major red flag for kidney damage in adults with early-stage disease. Less protein in the urine means your filters are working correctly and taking less internal damage. Furthermore, fish provides a high-quality protein that is much easier on the kidneys than red meat. While your body needs protein to rebuild tissue, red meat creates a heavy load of waste that the kidneys have to clear out. Fish protein creates far less of this waste, giving your body the fuel it needs to heal without the extra baggage. To get the most out of it, aim for 2 servings of fatty fish a week, with a serving being about 3 to 4 ounces, or roughly the size of your palm. Salmon is easy to find, but mackerel and sardines are just as powerful and often cheaper. You want to bake, grill, or steam your fish. Stay away from frying. The inflammatory oils used in frying will completely wipe out the omega-3 benefits. If you are on a budget, canned sardines packed in water, never oil, are a fantastic, easy option. Just give them a quick rinse under the tap to wash away any extra sodium. Eating them 2 or 3 times a week provides massive protection for a fraction of the cost. Just a quick heads up. If you are on blood thinners, talk to your doctor before loading up on fish, as high doses of omega-3s can have a mild blood thinning effect. So, there you have it. The top 4 foods you absolutely need to repair your kidneys and clear out toxins if you are over 60. Garlic, packed with allicin, destroys the oxidative stress that ruins tissue and lowers the blood pressure that batters your kidneys daily. Blueberries, loaded with anthocyanins, fight off scarring and deliver massive antioxidant power without adding stressful minerals. Cauliflower, the hidden gem, clears out uremic toxins and easily replaces the starchy, high-potassium sides that wear your kidneys down. And fatty fish, the ultimate repair tool, provides the omega-3s needed to literally rebuild your cell walls, slash inflammation, and actively slow the decline of kidney function. The biggest takeaway today is this: repairing your kidneys after 60 is entirely possible. It is not an unstoppable downward slide. The right foods, eaten regularly and prepared correctly, can slow, stop, and sometimes even reverse the damage most people think is permanent. But you must be consistent. Eating salmon once a month won't cut it. You have to weave these foods into your weekly routine while cutting out the junk. Start small. Add one food this week and another the next. Your kidneys have worked tirelessly for you your whole life. It's time to give them the support they need. If you found this video valuable, please share it with a friend, a family member, or anyone over 60 who needs to protect their health. You could be changing someone's life today. And if you haven't subscribed to Dr. Thomas Wright yet, hit that button now, because next week we are exposing the 5 worst foods that are silently destroying senior kidneys. And most people eat 3 of them every single day. You will not want to miss it. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.